Good morning to all my awesome friends and family. First of all, we're doing the cozy corner, and you know we have to clean it all the way out. We have to start with a clean slate. And as you see, Grandma did that. First thing we're going to do is I'm going to do a flower arrangement, and it's going to be with red roses because we're doing the Queen of Heart today in the cozy corner. And you know her favorite flowers are red roses, so that's what we're starting with. Then I got a beautiful mirrored tray that I already owned and had. Really did enjoy it. I use it a lot. It reflects a lot of light into the room. And then of course I got a little more floral to go behind it on each side. And of course I had to get another red rose. And then I brought my lantern in that I used in my last post for the Queen of Hearts, and brought one of those whimsical miniature tea sets that I own and had, and put it inside. I'm thinking so far the starting point is working out pretty good. What do you think? Give me a comment in the comment section. And as you can see, we have a lot more to go. Now I have to think, what do I want to put in here and make it look fabulous? And I'm thinking maybe what I want to do is bring that butterfly wreath in that I have, and some more florals, because they add so much to any cozy corner. Do you know Grandma loves her cozy corner florals? And of course we have to go get the Queen of Hearts, and I'm thinking maybe I will bring a few of those Mackenzie Child pieces that I shared with you yesterday, and I'm going to put them in here too. Let me know if you have any other suggestions I might do. And maybe what I should do is get a piece of moss to put under the lantern. I think that would add a lot more too. What do you think? You know, I have to really think out of the box when I start any of these projects. And I'm so glad that you're here to help me. Well, let's get decorating that cozy corner with some florals. It's amazing what some florals can do to a cozy corner. Don't you agree? Look at how everything pops now. Everything reflects from that mirrored tray. And of course, Grandma had a lot of florals, because that is one thing Grandma did get. And didn't you think the moss under the lantern looked pretty good? I thought it looked pretty good to me. And I think the florals coming through the back of that lantern really look nice and give a lot more interest to the cozy corner. And I added another red rose to put a little more red in this because I put so many different florals. I'm getting pretty happy with how this is turning out. What do you think? Don't you love this lantern? I got it at Pier 1 Import, and it is just beautiful. And of course, we have our magical spoon inside there to put some magic in the cozy corner for today. And as you see, there's the Queen. What would it be if we didn't have the Queen of Hearts? I thought she looked pretty good, and of course I love adding the butterflies also to my display. Thought it added a little more color and interest. Any comments? I did put another butterfly on the other side, and it's green, and it's really looks, I thought, pretty good. And I have a dragonfly somewhere that I put in. Don't know where it is, but I know I put it in there. Now let's look and see. Oh, there it is. It's in front of the lantern now. I knew I had a dragonfly somewhere. And of course, I incorporated a couple of nice pieces of Mackenzie Childs about this display. I thought it looks pretty nice. But I thought I'd add another one behind the Queen to make her pop a little more. And I think putting that third piece in there was just what I needed. And it added a lot more color and broke up some of the flowers for you could see the Queen a little clearer. What do you think? And as you see, I'm thinking this turned out pretty good. Let me know what you think. I love hearing your comments, how I could have made it better. For maybe next time or next year when I do the cozy corner for the Queen of Hearts, maybe I'll have some new insight on what I should have done. I thought putting her in the tray really looked nice and the mushrooms at her feet. And of course, those little birds also I thought turned out pretty cute. I bought all of that stuff in a year or two ago. And all the scatter and everything, all with the hearts, all came from Hobby Lobby a couple of years ago. So I thought it turned out pretty good. Let me know what you think. And of course, you know, Grandma had to add a little more scatter to the front of it to put a little more interest, I thought. And of course, I had my dried orange slices I threw in there too for just a little more color and interest. You know how crazy Grandma is. And of course, Grandma put a lot of florals. And I threw in some moss. I think moss always makes everything look better. What do you think? I always enjoy adding beautiful pieces together. I love floral arranging, as you can tell. I love putting lots of different colors, and the more colors, the better. Grandma is not a beige and white and gold person. Not that I don't use all of those colors, but I always add a lot more in to everything I do. And of course, I love all my new pieces of Mackenzie Childs because they work in everything. Look how nice this looks together, and all the beautiful florals. I thought it looked really good. Let me know what you thought. Hugs and kisses. If you're not already following me, please think about it. Please click that like button also. I'd like to know that you enjoyed this, for I know what kind of things to keep putting together. The more likes, the more I'm going to keep doing the same thing. And of course, you guys all know I love miniatures. So you're going to see more and more miniatures all the time in my channel. And I'm going back to my real love is miniatures and florals. So you're going to see a lot more miniatures and florals on my channel from now on too. And of course, my new love is Mackenzie Childs, and I'm going to do a post every month on that. I'm going to share what I find, pick up, why I love it, how it's going to work in with what I do. I think Mackenzie Childs things work with everything. What do you think? Hugs and kisses to all of my friends.